Hello souls. Today's reading is dedicated to your karma as a result of your past life. Let's see what was your past life experience and what is your current karma due to this past life experience. As usual, you have 4 piles to choose from. Take your time. And we are starting with pile number 1. You were really loving and loved person in your past life. You lived near to water, in a place with a lot of nature. It could be some kind of island, wild place. What was your experience in that lifetime? So you didn't have a lot of money, and what you were doing was some artistic job. You didn't gain a lot of money from this job, but you were feeling really satisfied from it. Another confirmation that you are living next to the water with your family, and your family was also poor. You didn't have a lot of money, but you are feeling really fulfilled and satisfied from your life as it was. You loved water. Maybe in your current life you feel really good around water, swimming, being in the water. This is a memory from your past life. And you were working really hard, doing also maybe job, some hard work on the field with your hands. So there were not only artistic job, like maybe doing pottery or something like this, but you were maybe growing plants, different kind of plants. You are working with dirt, and you are doing also pottery. It looks like some kind of art, and you are feeling really satisfied from this. Okay, let's continue. What happened? Then eventually things changed. You decided to move on, to travel and go in another place, maybe due to your relationship, maybe your partner was moving and you decided to follow them. So you saw a new world and new culture, and this was some sort of a wake-up call for you, because you are used to live in a small village surrounded with nature, and then suddenly everything changed and you start looking at your life from another point of view. You became really confused and a little bit materialistic. And you surrounded yourself with beautiful items and luxury objects, but you are not feeling satisfied. Everything looked to you gray and the same. You didn't feel that happiness anymore and that emotional fulfillment anymore. You felt lonely and brokenhearted. And you blamed yourself for moving from your place. You started thinking that you made a mistake, that you exchanged something really valuable for something that doesn't work. You regret your decision to move. And eventually you also separated from your partner. Everything ended with conflict. So for you, this entire movement was considered like a failure. So what is your current karma in your current life due to that past life experience? In your lifetime, what will happen is the opposite. First, you will travel the world, around the world, and then you will make the decision and you will wait all the pros and the cons, and you decide that it's time for new start. And this new start will be living in the same place and start a family in some small village, not in the city but like in the province, and this will shift your life and will bring you luck. So you are coming in your lifetime from the city and you're moving in the countryside, and you will have beautiful life there. This decision is due to your past life experience to move in the countryside. Okay, that was all for pile number 1. I hope you liked this reading and it resonated with you. Let's continue with pile number 2. You were a really patient person in your past life. Really patient, a little bit passive. You didn't like changes. Everything was moving slow in your life. You didn't take any unexpected decisions. You are very, very, very patient person and quiet one. Okay, let's see how your past experience looked like. You are a male. And you had your own business, maybe not the classical business as we understand it in contemporary meaning, but you are making your own money and you are your own boss. You are a very active person. You are financially stable, and you are very, very responsible also. You took all the responsibilities on your shoulders. But this impacted also your health, and you had to walk away for healing. And this period of time, when you had to stay maybe in a hospital or in a bed due to your health conditions, made you change your mind, and you started planning new fresh start, a new beginning, and you start considering what are the best options for you, how much responsibilities you can handle at the same time, because you felt that there were too much responsibilities and that maybe you should reduce them. You start planning you start making plans for a new endeavor, and you are really concentrated on your ideas and on your plans, but it was just an idea. There were no actions taken. Why there were no actions taken? Because your plans were requiring some loan or credit, and you didn't want this to, you wanted also to move on with your emotional life, and you decided that if you take this loan or credit, it will be difficult to start family at the same time. It will stop you somehow. Okay, what happened? You decided that this was a mistake, and that there's no way to handle so much responsibilities at the same time. However, you are still handling them, and you are fighting every day to make it. And so what is the summary of this? That you are planning all your life to change your life, to take less responsibilities on your shoulders, and to reduce their number, to also prioritize, but you actually didn't do anything in that direction. You are only thinking, considering, planning, but no action was taken. So you continue to live your life like this, and you are having always excuses why this didn't happen, why it was somebody else's fault. You continue to make your plans to move, to change your place of living, change your job, but it was all plans, nothing really was done. Again, what was the outcome? At the end of your life, the message was really clear, that you are bounded, that you cannot do anything, that you are like chained to your place, to your job, to your responsibilities, that you cannot move. And this became really clear message for you in your head, but it was too late. And maybe there was an opportunity to move, but due to financial dependence or some other reasons, you didn't make this change. Okay, what is the current karma you took in your current lifetime due to this past experience? In your current life, you're too vulnerable, you get easily offended by anything, and you know it really well, and you try to avoid endings and hurtful situations. You continue to avoid situation where you have to quit something like the role you are playing. I mean, social role, like you play the businessman, the businesswoman, or whatever it is, or the woman who handles her career and her family and uh, her love life, and you don't want to quit none of these roles. You know that it's too much to handle, but you don't you refuse to quit. And all this stress from handling so much social roles is causing you pain. And what you have to do, because it doesn't look that you are fulfilling your karma, so because you didn't take the action in your past life, in your current life you'll be obliged to have the same situation. You found yourself in the same situations until you take some action, until you solve your inner conflicts and you decide what is good and what is bad for you. So this was everything for pile number 2. I hope you liked my reading. Let's continue with pile number 3. In your past life, you were really optimistic, really positive person, and maybe you didn't live that long. Let's see what happened. What is the influence from your past life? What was your past life experience? Some major change occurred in your past life. Maybe you were disabled, but you refused to accept this change. You didn't want it to accept it. You walked away from this change. And you are portraying the perfect picture, but it was so fake. Why you were doing this? Your parents were too rigid towards you, and maybe they were too demanding too much things from you, and you were fighting. This was your way to fight them. They gave you really tough life. They were not supporting. Your father was too strict and rigid. Your mother was also cold and unemotional, very demanding. and you really wanted to have big family. You really wanted it, and you wanted to have caring mother, to feel loved, to move, to take your life in your own hands, feel the joy of life. You dreamt about it day and night. And you felt that you were having so much that you could give to another person, so much of love and of care, but none of this happened because you were trapped in your condition. You were a very emotional person, very gentle, very caring. Maybe you were having brothers or sisters, and you were really caring towards them, and they were caring towards you as well. You were their angel, and that was the only happiness you felt in your past life. What happened next? There was a woman who wanted to help you somehow. I don't think that she was part of your family. So she wanted to take care of you and help you somehow. But your family didn't felt good about her, and they didn't accept this offer. They decided that she was just trying to mm, that she was trying to put herself in a role that was not hers, and that she was trying to uh, play them out somehow. So they didn't allow her to help you. And then something happened, a major change occurred, and you were able to learn something new. Maybe some craft that you were able to do with your hands, and that was giving you emotional fulfillment. You found your spiritual teacher, and you built a spiritual house within yourself. What was the outcome? So you became stronger than before. You learned how to fight for yourself and how to express what you want to do in life. And this, however, didn't bring you joy. You did your best. That was the maximum that you could do in your condition. But it was not what you were expecting. You dreamed, you had bigger dreams, let's say it like this. You wanted more. You achieved 50% of what you wanted to achieve. Okay, let's see how this reflects in your current karma. What is your current karma due to this past life experience? Your current life, your current karma is that you are doing something with your hands. You have really strong hands, and this is somehow related to your past life experience. Maybe you liked it in your past life and you wanted to keep it. In your current life, you dream big and you know how to materialize all your dreams. Like you have the dream, you set the goal, and you know what are the steps needed to move forward. You don't rush. You know that everything takes time. But the advice here is to don't take that much time, because you could achieve your dreams, but time will take its fee. So don't wait until you're too old to enjoy all your dreams. So the advice here is to try to speed up a little bit with the fulfillment of your plans. Don't wait too much for these plans to happen. Okay, that was all for pile number 3. Let's continue with pile number 4. You're a really strong person. You didn't afraid to make changes, to step out of your comfort zone. to do jobs that nobody else accepted to do. It was a long life full of fights and struggle, but you make it. Let's see more details about that life. How it looked like. You are a young spirit. You wanted to learn so much new things about life. You didn't want to stay always at the same place and to have always the same experience. You wanted to learn and see so much new things. So you didn't want to stay at your home, always in the same place, and where nothing happens, nothing changes. So you moved with your life. How you moved with your life? What did you do? You were really annoyed with the people in your own town or village, in the place you were living. You felt that you were different, that you can achieve more than everybody else there. And this was a place where nothing happens, every day is the same like the other. Even if you're different, if you have some talent, nobody cares. Everybody is doing their job, trying to make it for till the other day. So you decided, this is not good for me. I need to change this. And I will do whatever I like to do, and I will find other people like me. This is what you do, what you did. So you moved on. You went to another place. It was difficult, but you are emotionally fulfilled. You traveled a lot, went to very distant places, distant from your home, and you're saying that was not my home, that was just the place where I was born. It's not my home. Where did you go? I don't know what I get the vibes of Las Vegas. But you went to a place where there was an opportunity to. There were many opportunities, and you looked for these opportunities. There was also other people who were looking for the same thing as you, but you were in a better position than them. You were not afraid of your competitors, and you felt really strong, really stable on your own feet, like very grounded. You felt that that this is your home, this was your place. Okay, what happened next? You had children. Maybe you didn't have a spouse, but you had children, and you were really happy with them. At least two. And this was a dream a dream that came true for you. You didn't expect it, but it felt so perfect and so correct, the right thing. It was just like a dream came true. And what happened? Why is this card here? If you achieved your dreams, why is considered that you have tough life and that you fight with it somehow? There was a struggle. What happened? One of your children was doing something hidden, had some secrets, and I would say that they were having problems with the wall. You didn't know about it. Maybe they were having also problems with alcohol, drinking, and you didn't expect this, so it came out of nothing, out of nowhere. This was a shock for you. Maybe they also went to jail. They acted foolish without thinking. And this was their punishment, and that made you struggle a lot accepting this idea. And this event also became very public. Everybody learned about it, and somehow this impacted also your job. People didn't want to have to work with you. You remain strong, however. You found a way to make money by traveling. So you are again traveling, going into another place, then coming back, then going again, and then coming back. And you played the role of the perfect father, emotionally caring, always good to give spiritual advice, and also doing what is necessary. You are really, really, really strong person in your past life. And what happened at the end? At the end, another trauma occurred in your life. Your other child get hurt somehow. I have the feeling that got drained, or there was some accident with water. So this event somehow deleted all your previous success. Okay, let's see how this past life impacts your current karma. What is your current karma? In your current life, you don't want to be protective. You're really intelligent, but if you see that something does not work, you don't afraid to say, to speak your thoughts, and to be even sharp towards people you love. So you first say what you think about the situation, and you're not afraid even to put an ultimatum. And you're like, if you don't do what I'm telling you, I will take the measures, and I will finish this relationship. I don't want to see you anymore. This is all a result of your past life experience. And if I see that you're doing your best, I will give you a chance. Maybe in your past life you were too responsible and overprotective, and you are taking all the responsibilities on your shoulders, and you didn't see the flaws in the people that were around you. Okay, that was all. Also for pile number 4. If you like this reading, please